Welcome to This Day. I'm Michael Taylor, your host. It is Thursday, it's November 21st. Can you believe we are 1 week away from Thanksgiving? Kind of hard to believe. I was in Costco the other day and there were all the turkeys. People were stocking up on stuff. Their Christmas trees were up. I started to get okay, I'm starting to get in the mood for this. I think I'm ready. I hope you guys are going to have a great week planned for next week. But for today, we've got a great show planned for you today. We have, folks, new graphics, fun graphics. We're going to experiment with these for a while. But on today's show, we have an update from the United Board. We're going to introduce you to Marie Collins, the newest member of the United Board. And Mickey Choi Ho are going to be here. We're going to be talking to Marie about her experience. And then we're going to be talking about, in general, what the board's future is going to look like. So stay tuned for that one. Should be a good conversation with them. Right now, talking about Thanksgiving, I do want to keep you informed about what's going on Thanksgiving Day. On Thanksgiving Day, folks, most things are just not going to be available, right? I think we kind of know that already. There's no transportation service on Thursday. Friday, it's going to be running on holiday demand schedule. So if you have some concerns, go ahead and call or schedule that. Or if you have some specific needs you might have, trash pickup, like usual. Thursday, there's not going to be any trash pickup. Make sure you make other arrangements for that. And no contractor work available on Thursday, but you can start right up again on Friday. So those are the basics. If you have any questions, you can call the appropriate departments and figure out the details of what you may or may not need around the holidays. But I hope you're just going to be standing with your family and friends and enjoying yourself and not worrying about those things. Let's worry about the weather for a second. We got some beautiful skies today. We got a little partly cloudy today, 73 degrees. It's going to be turned to mostly cloudy pretty quick. We have a few morning clouds, but they're going to peel off pretty nicely. 73 degrees, can't argue with that. Then we start to get a little cooler. That big storm that hit Northern California and Washington and Oregon, that tail end of that is coming our way. We might see a few scattered showers as early as Saturday, but Monday is our best chance of rain is going to be in the morning. But about 10% on Saturday, 10% on Sunday. I think about 25% chance of some showers on Monday. So it's just going to kind of be cloudier and cloudier as the weekend goes. And not too bad. It's like nice fall weather for us. I like that a little bit. Let's take a look at our sunrise and our sunset. Got a beautiful picture here. Bree, of course. She goes everywhere. Can I just have her life for a little while? She is everywhere. This is a picture she took when she was in France. Sunrise this morning was 6:28. Sunset tonight is going to be 4:44. If you'd like to travel like Bree does, well, you'll have to call her. But if you'd like to send us a picture, we'd love to see them. You don't have to be travelers. It can be right here in the village, sunrise, sunset, down at the beach, wherever you might be. Or we love seeing vacation pictures as well. So do that. Pets, places, whatever you got, send them in. We will use it in our sunrise, sunset segment. Laguna Woods Village TV at gmail.com is the email address that you can send us those pictures. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will use it in our sunrise, sunset segment. Okay, folks, we got lots of meetings to tell you about. Then when we come back, we'll be talking to the folks from United. Stay with us.
Attention Laguna Woods homeowners. Upgrade your bathroom with luxury bath designs of Orange County and enjoy up to $4,000 off or 20% savings, whichever is greater. We bring everything right to your door: fixtures, faucets, flooring, walls, and more. No hassle, no stress. Our expert team will design a space that's beautiful, comfortable, and safe. Call now or visit luxurybathdesigns.com to schedule your consultation. Luxury, comfort, and peace of mind, just one call away.
Celebrating 65. Exciting until you wonder, should I apply for Medicare? If so, how? But I'm still working. What is Medicare Part A, Part B, C, D? Are there penalties involved? We make it easier for you. We discuss the pros, cons, and myths. Call 1-888-225-6468. We help you understand, enroll, and use your benefits so you can go back to doing the things you love.
Your smile is key to your overall health. Put it into good hands with Lohberg Dental. We are restorative dentistry experts specializing in fillings, crowns, dental implants, root canals, and more. Come experience our exceptional care for yourself with a special offer for new patients. Your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. Let us give you something to smile about. Visit drlohberg.com today to make an appointment and get your free exam and x-rays.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. We cook, we clean, we listen, we help, we care. And that's why we create customized care plans to enable every senior to maintain their independence. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
Elections are over, folks have been placed, and we got a new face and a familiar face to join us from United Mutual. I want to welcome Marie Collins and Mickey Choi Ho to the program. Thanks for coming back.
Yes.
And we will be talking to you about the future of the board and all of those kinds of things. But first, I want to talk a little bit with Marie because she's kind of new to our viewers in terms of service on the board. So welcome.
Thank you.
So let me ask the first and obvious question: what made you want to serve on the HOA board?
Well, my life has always been pretty much some kind of service. I was a math teacher for 20 years, and then I was a lawyer I'm still a lawyer and helping people. And this is my home now, and I love living here. I lived in Texas until 7 years ago.
Yeah, I should have made your title Marie Collins Esquire. I love that. Yeah. And so it's just been kind of a story. I was looking at your resume. I think we put it up on the screen for a second there, and it's quite a lot of experience. And it seems like you are an ideal kind of candidate to serve here in this community. And do you feel like I can come in here and really make a difference?
Yes. One of my entrepreneurial things was I was a acting partner in a turnaround company out of Newport Beach.
Okay.
And we would go into companies that weren't, being very successful, and I would find out what did they need. They need internet, they need this, they need that, and we would turn them around and make them successful. So there are a lot of things here that I felt like I could bring that experience to and examining. And another thing I'm really excited about our new internet coming in here. In 1999, a little ahead of my time, because of that business, I had a company that I couldn't get internet to. AT&T said it'd be 2 years. I said, what? So I created the first wireless internet company in Houston.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And, so I've got a wide experience in business and law and teaching math.
There you go. Okay. And you don't sound like a native Californian. Did you grow up in Texas? Yeah, you went to school there, and it sounds like your whole life was kind of there?
I lived, I was actually born in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, but when my dad came back from Iwo Jima, he was in the Second World War, and we moved down to Houston when I was 5.
Okay.
So from 5 to 77, I was a Texas girl, yeah.
Okay.
I'm still, you can take the girl out of Texas,
Yeah.
but you can't take the Texas out of the girl.
I lived in Texas for a couple years.
Where?
My very first Abilene.
Abilene.
I've been to San Antonio. I've been to Houston. I've been to Dallas, Fort Worth. I've been to Austin. I've been a lot of places out there, and I really love being out there. And it's a great experience. But my God, it's so vast and spread out.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's almost its whole country, and some people think it is.
Well,
But
it was.
yes,
It was.
It was. Remember the Alamo.
That's right.
And so when you bring that experience here, a lot of people, I always ask people, you're in your golden years, so to speak. This is a time where you should be taking it easy. You came out to California, I'm sure, for whatever number of reasons, the weather, the lifestyle, or whatever it might be. But now you want to serve, and really, this is work.
Well, the truth is, I still do projects. I don't do courtroom anymore.
Okay.
But I do projects, and but the reason I came out here, my brother was out here, and I was out here visiting him, and Hurricane Harvey came along and totally wiped me out at home.
Oh,
I had
gosh.
nothing, no cars, no clothes, no anything. I had fortunately sent my little dog off to another place that very night.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, so I had bought a place here just to come visit him, and have a place to stay and maybe rent it out. But here I was for the first time about to stay in it. Nothing. I said, I get it. So I feel like I was picked up and plopped out here for some reason. And this year, it seemed to be, I actually saw Mickey give us a talk at one of our town halls, and they were kind of begging for people to apply.
So Mickey was your recruiter?
Yeah. So I thought, well, I may as well do that.
Okay, and there you go. And here we are. You won your seat, and now you're on. So, Mickey, I want to bring you in the conversation now. New board members, and sometimes it's a challenge for them to get up to speed and understand the inner workings of how HOA boards work and those kinds of things. And so, is there kind of a learning curve for the new folks, and then you kind of really get to business?
Well, actually, this year we have such a wonderful new members. They are too enthusiastic, like Marie. I mean, they are jumping on the board work and so on. They are ready. And as she said, that she has brought a lot of experience, and the other members also. So we are ready to go.
Right. From your perspective, as an outsider looking in, now you're an insider. What are going to be the priorities in terms of making sure that
This year?
For this year?
Well, in fact, I think my experience with the turnaround companies is going to be very helpful, because we need to find, at this point in time, we need to do what's needed, but we need the things that we just kind of would like to have, or we want to wait a little bit till we get a little more financially out in front, shall we say.
Right, sure.
So that's one of the main things. And then the turf situation. I've gotten very interested in that and done a lot of research and working with the water board. By the way, I've gone through a lot of companies, okay? But that El Toro Water Board is run better than as good or better than any company I've ever seen. I'm very, very impressed.
We have them on the show every once in a while. They come in and kind of give us updates about what they're doing, and I'm always impressed too in terms of their on top of things, their replacement program, the quality assurances, and they're always looking ahead to what's next.
Yes.
It's never like a reaction; it's always proactive.
Well, one of the things, not knowing what they were doing, and when I saw this situation and having some experience with water from air and with recycling water to the point of potability, like I saw a interview that Catherine Freshly did sitting right here, and telling, let's say it was you, I believe you were interviewing her.
Might have been.
Yeah, and she was telling about El Toro Water Board is looking into the new technologies of recycling to the point of potability, because what we have now is hard to get over here to United. That's why we don't have it.
Right.
Okay. But I had already spoken before I knew that I really wanted Laguna Woods United to look into being like a spaceship.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a part of maintaining financial stability. I mean, we all agree that single most crucial matter regarding organizations' health is financial stability. As I presented a couple of times already here in Town Hall, our United Mutual Reserve Fund has been going down ever since 2021. And so it's very dangerously low at the point. And also assessment fee has been increased because of that. And the reason why we had such a large amount of increase this year is because we had 2 years of the deficit from the previous, inheritance, right?
Right.
And so with that, we really like to work on cutting down as much as we can, but also we need to increase some other resources.
Yeah,
of
and assessments
revenue.
are going up, right? That's just the reality of those
Yes.
things. And how have you been able to explain that to the members and the folks in the community about why the assessments have to go up?
That's what I've been doing right now, right? So I presented, I think here on TV6 and also to the town hall, and as many as we can, whenever the committee meets and board meets, so on. So it's a reality, and for last 10 years, our United Mutual assessment didn't go up as much as any other places. Only about 4% increase average, which was good. But
Well, it's good. It's good on one hand, but then of course, then there's the results of, well, if you're not going to increase to keep up with things, then you get yourself into this kind of deficit mode, right? And that's one of the challenges.
That's why.
Well, like everybody, everybody's households. Prices are so far up, and living in here, we're pretty much, stable on what we're bringing in.
Right.
We have to look through what we're spending money on, and are we getting the best deal here, and could we do a little better over there, and that's what we have to do.
Yeah. Now, Marie, when you have a new board member like this, and does it invigorate you as well? Kind of like,
Of
come
course.
on, I'm excited.
Oh, yes.
Mickey says, yes, let's make this happen.
Right, yeah, of course. We will be doing very good work as a team. Our name is United.
Right.
But again, another initiative this year for me as a president is that we are living in such a diverse community. And last year, actually 2024, we did some survey completed for the whole United Mutual. And we found that the residents came from all over the place.
I remember you guys presented that, and there was this pie chart of like every continent was represented.
Even Antarctica. So we decided to bring all the community together and really celebrate unity among diversity, right? So all the culture, language, and talent, and everything. So hopefully that combining the first initiative, bringing some kind of revenue increase, maybe we will plan like a multicultural fundraising event, food and some of the cultural stuff. So that's one of the goals that we are having this year.
And that ad hoc committee that you talked about in terms of finding additional funding and that kind of thing, do you think the potential is there in terms of, can it really be a revenue source that is a good stream, or is it more about community and like, hey, we make some money here, but it's really about bringing our community together?
Well, there's one of the bringing community is one way of doing it, but the last board really brought some very, very brilliant ideas, 3 or 4, and we will present it to the board pretty soon. Okay. And this year, we are going to implement their ideas, bring into the action plan, which could be a real considerable, amount of income we could generate, hopefully, but not yet open, but we will come up with those action plans pretty soon, hopefully.
And Marie, with any new venture, there's challenges and there's problems, and sometimes people see those as a good thing, right? Both problems, hey, if I have a problem, good, let's find solutions, let's work through that. Is that your approach in terms of how you're going to be on the board? Like, hey, okay, this is a problem, let's find solutions. Are you more solution-oriented?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I am solution-oriented.
Right.
And researching, not just taking on the surface what's happening or what has happened, or let's look deeply into it and let's research what we can do to solve this problem. And when there are alternatives, I'm really big on cost-benefit analysis between this alternative and that alternative.
Right. What's the return on investment?
And our board is, we have so many talents from so many different directions, and we are united. I say that too. We are from United, and we are united.
Right.
But some of the challenges were right at first. Hardly anybody who has not yet been on one of these boards really understands all these relationships between the different HOAs, and they are each separate corporations.
Right.
So they have to behave that way, and yet we are together in a united way.
Right, in this community, and the Golden Rain Foundation, and then of course we're dealing with the folks at VMS, and so there's so many entities to be able to work with and in companionship with, and kind of build those relationships up to kind of build the whole community up, right?
And the members who have already been there a good while were very helpful in feeding us reading material. So much reading material.
Yes.
But it was very helpful,
Yeah.
and very quickly we're learning exactly what the relationships are and how to use them to our benefit.
Is one of the challenges of being board member, I'll ask both you guys this, is becoming a quick study in a lot of diverse areas. I need to know how turf works, I need to know how our water systems
Right.
work, I need to know how roofing, and how trash pickups, security. I mean, it's like all of a sudden you need to become an expertise on how communities are run.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, so, good way of learning. We have such an excellent staff people. They bring up all the knowledge and all experience, expertise. So
Staff
we
of the
can-
committees,
right,
I
sure,
imagine, do
right.
so much of the work,
Yeah,
and they bring it to you in as an advisory kind of form.
Right, and also our board dynamics. I mean, we have a different personality, different skills, different qualities, and we all come together. Sometimes, we have a challenging, right? But in the closed session, actually, after board meeting, in the morning we have open meeting, and then afternoon it's a closed session. And among the board members, we have all different kind of interactions, and sometimes it could be challenging, but actually it works very well. So, it's
Well,
exciting.
and you were so right. There's so many different things, but nobody can be an expert on everything.
Right.
But from my background, I've been into so many different things. But as an attorney, for instance, one time I had a client who was a tandem wheel, that's two wheels, came off together on a truck coming at them and came this way. Well, before I go in that courtroom, I'd better know more about tandem wheels than anybody in there. And so that's what I'm used to doing. I really research deep into things and then figure out how to make them work.
That sounds like it. And in the meantime, I want to make sure I get this up here before we go. In the meantime, she's also posing for magazine covers on Millennium Magazine, the Who's Who magazine. So that's kind of cool too.
Thanks.
You-
Same, different blouse.
Same jacket, folks. It's a different blouse. She wasn't wearing the exact same thing, but it's kind of holding it up, it's a little matchy. What's the thing you're most excited about to serve on the board?
I think the water from air and the recycling. We had, all of the water boards in Orange County had an event not too long ago called H2O for HOAs. And it was extremely exciting. We learned there that actually in Los Angeles, we are further along in this progress. In Los Angeles, there are two recycle plants that are already experimenting with being able to recycle water to a potable state. And that's what El Toro Water Board is really researching right now. And the sooner we can get that done, we will be saving the money that El Toro Water Board has to spend buying money from North California. That's one source. And they have about 8 particles per whatever. And then the other source is the Colorado River, and it's got 17 particles. But when you recycle the way this new technology does, 0 particles.
Oh, just bring it right from here. You've been reelected. You're
Right.
on the board. You're on the board again. What keeps you coming back?
Well, actually, I am elected last year, but I am elected as a president this year, so it's continuous. The more I learn, the more our lives here, it's exciting. I mean, Marie shared this morning, and we run our home, right? Make it maintain, clean, and in order, and sustainable, and so on. So as a big community, I mean, particularly this wonderful community coming from all over the place, live together. So we just saw, the way that we work together and communicate together, it brings me a joy and serving one another, So that's why I keep on working and serving people together.
Well,
right?
Maria and Mickey, we've had a joyful time together. And thank you guys for coming
Thank
in.
you
I
very
appreciate
much.
sharing the information and just joining us and talking about that all stuff. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
All right, from United Mutual, we want to thank them again. When we come back, we have got some announcements for you and a quick check of the weather. Stay with us.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.
Welcome to the Artistry, South Orange County's only cannabis dispensary located right here in Laguna Woods. The Artistry is your trusted source for the highest quality cannabis products and the best customer service. We offer daily deals up to 50% off on top brands. Whether you're new to cannabis or a seasoned consumer, our friendly and informative staff is here to help you elevate in style. We're located next to Gate 3 and now offer delivery right to your door. Join us for a one-of-a-kind dispensary experience.
Attention all club organizers, party planners, and those who simply love to gather and celebrate life's special moments. Are you tired of the hassle of cooking for your events? Looking for a convenient and delicious solution? Introducing our easy and convenient catering trays, perfect for groups of any size from 35 to 90. Need a larger space to host your event? Look no further than our restaurant's banquet room, the perfect venue for your next gathering. Call us today to place your catering order or reserve our banquet room for your next event. Create memories and traditions with Polly's Pies.
And welcome back. We've got some movies to tell you about, and there's some good ones. They got a classic. Now, even on the credits on the poster, if you can read this, it says, don't try to pronounce it, just see it. So I'm going to try to pronounce the name. Ninochka, I think it's with Greta Garbo. It's an old classic, 1939. A stern Soviet woman sent to Paris to supervise the sale of jewels seized from Russian nobles finds herself attracted to a man who represents everything she's supposed to detest. A romantic comedy. It is a good one, and I hope it's a classic. If you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and make sure you see that one on Friday. It's going to be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles, 6 p.m. without the subtitles, and it is brought to us by Harvard Eye Associates. So there you go. Then on Saturday, another classic, another good one. I shouldn't say classic, but it harkens back to that time of World War II. The Catcher Was a Spy. It's actually based on the true story. Stranger than fiction espionage thriller comes to life in this incredible true story of Moe Berg. He was a professional baseball player who became a World War II spy. Jewish, Princeton-educated, multilingual catcher for the Boston Red Sox. The enigmatic Berg was enlisted by the U.S. government to go behind enemy lines and assassinate Nazi chiefs, nuclear scientists before the Germans could develop the atomic bomb. It stars Paul Rudd right there. You see him there. It's brought to us by Pacific Financial Planners, and it's going to be on 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. Let's take a quick check of the weather before we head out, and we have a nice day today. It's going to be mostly sunny. The clouds are clearing out, and then we're going to start dipping into the 60s as the cold front from that Pacific storm that really knocked Northern California and the upper states that came down there, and it's going to hit us. We're going to have some rain maybe on Monday. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. Tomorrow on the program, Memorial Care and Sports Corner. For all of us here at the Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.